this guide, we'll be going through the tips and tricks, common mistakes to avoid, and progression guide to level up your gameplay in Tower of Adventures. Like every beginner, I made a lot of mistakes, so in this video, I'll share with you the tips and tricks that I've learned thus far. This is a progression guide to help you get ahead so that you can enjoy a smooth ride on this sweet, sugary train. We will be going through the following topics to help you through your journey in Cookie Run Tower of Adventures. Timestamps of the topics will be in the description below. As you play the game, you will increase your train level. This unlocks different content that will help you become stronger to defeat upcoming enemies.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
To progress through the train levels, I would strongly recommend going through the story mode as far as you can before farming the seasoning dungeons. This is because the story mode and the dungeons will require you to trade your life. I mean, hard jellies to play. Why story mode, you may ask? It's because you can get the first clear rewards to obtain train EXP, crystals, and coins for your progression. In the later stages, you can even get some artifact summons and cookie EXP potions as well. On top of that, by accumulating the star rewards, you can redeem basic cookie tickets. So try your best to get 3 stars for every stage. If you fail any tasks, you can re-attempt the stage by quitting early as there won't be any penalties for doing so. I assume that this topic will be what most of you guys are here for. Which cookie should you focus on upgrading? Gacha games such as Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, and many more, including this game, are resource-hungry games that require a lot of materials to upgrade characters for game progression. By investing in the wrong cookie, it may hinder your progression as you may run out of resources to increase your team's power. To find out which cookies are good, there are plenty of cookie tier lists on guide pages and videos that will help you decide which cookie to use. But at the end of the day, you can just use any cookie that you find fun and need not follow the tier list.
Good choice.
If you are still undecided on which cookies to use, I will share with you my recommendations and explain the reason behind them so you can ultimately choose for yourself if you would like to upgrade them. In general, an optimal team usually consists of a fighter, a tagger, and a support. But you should only focus on upgrading one cookie, especially at the start of your gameplay. The fighter is preferred as they will be on field most of the time to dish out consistent damage. The cookie could also be a tagger role, but it's preferable to have some form of AoE damage to clear dungeons effectively. Usually, taggers and supports are there to provide aid by boosting the damage output of your main cookie through skills or effects from the artifacts. This means that they do not require much upgrades and can work without any recruitment or levels. This will help you reserve your resources to upgrade a cookie to reach higher power level to unlock raid mode's higher difficulty, which we will talk about later in this video. Cream Soda is recommended because both her skills deal AoE damage, and as a melee character, her basic attack also deals damage to multiple targets in front of her. Cream Soda has great synergy with a tagger cookie like Gumball Cookie, who can decrease the water resistance of his enemies. This helps Cream Soda dish out more water elemental damage to the affected enemies, and it is helpful in clearing content that involves a timer. This cookie is somewhat obtainable as he is in Cream Soda's banner and he is only a rare cookie. On top of Gumball's skills, he can equip an artifact to further reduce the water resistance of enemies, causing them to take more damage from Cream Soda. Rye Cookie is also currently a banner character. He has one area of effect skill and can reach annoying enemies on thieves in story mode. His current best tagger teammate is Plantain Cookie, which is unfortunately an epic cookie. With only one copy of Plantain Cookie, he is only able to deal damage by himself instead of providing support to Rye Cookie. However, upon promotion, Plantain Cookie can then decrease the wind resistance of his enemies, which will cause them to take more damage from Rye Cookie. Now for Cherry Cookie and Wizard Cookie. Even though they are taggers, they are more than capable of helping you progress in dungeons with their AoE damage over time skills. Damage over time skills are quite effective in the Ascensionite dungeons as they are good for pulling away enemies from the excavator. These are the 4 cookies that I would highly recommend. If I have missed out on any potential cookies that are great for beginners, do let me know in the comments. The Hexagon Bee Forest will be the first dungeon that you will unlock. Before you use your heart jellies here, remember to clear as much story mode as possible since you can get EXP potions there. Here are some tips when you are doing the Hexagon Bee Forest. Higher stage equates to better rewards, even if your ranking is lower than the previous stage. Do not be afraid to attempt the higher stages because you will not use up your heart jellies when you fail the stage. In the later stages, there will be multiple honey jars, This just will heal the Hexagon Hive over time. Try to save your AoE spells when these honey just spawn and you can take them out together with the pesky bees. Next up, Raid Mode. In Raid Mode, you can party up with 3 other members to take on the boss. You will need your raid ticket in exchange to fight the boss and get the rewards. In here, you get equipment. They come with different unique abilities or substance, equipment fragments that are used to craft equipment in the workshop, and artisan's sugar to level up your equipment. In difficulty 2, you unlock the chance to obtain super epic equipment. In difficulty 3, this should be your priority as you stand a chance to obtain a unique weapon for your cookies. To participate in difficulty 3, you'll need to reach 12k power on a single cookie. And lastly, in difficulty 4, the chances of getting a unique weapon triples. However, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Hopefully, you already have a cookie that you like because it is time to invest your resources to reach the required power. To increase your power, navigate to your cookie. Everything you see here is responsible for the number allocated as your power. Therefore, to increase your cookie's power, you will need to start upgrading everything. The priorities are the level or ascension, which is the easiest to access, as the only thing needed to upgrade is the materials. For the equipment, you may want to focus on your weapon and headgear as they will increase your damage output. This helps you in clearing higher difficulty dungeons to farm more materials. If you need power, do also upgrade your bodywear and legwear. When you find better equipment, you can break down the equipment that you invested in to get back the resources. This function is unlocked at train level 22 with the workshop. If you have epic equipment and are still short of power to attempt difficulty 3, you can actually unlock the equipment's hidden power by using the scroll of potential that you have obtained from the tower rift. This will increase your power by a little bit more. However, this isn't recommended at this stage as it drains your coins and scrolls that is required for your endgame equipment. Alright guys, last but not least, your non-priority source of power, the artifact and cookie promotion. Are you even able to get extra copies since it is all down to the mercy of the gacha gods? Now I will show you how a summon session goes. Wow, first summon epic. Oh my god, second epic. Will there be one more? Oh my god. This isn't normal guys. The raids are usually trash. So the gacha gods have blessed me, but it probably won't be the same for you. Gangster Hideout is the second dungeon that you unlock after reaching train level 6. Same rules, higher difficulty yields better rewards. In this case, more coins. The key to defeating this dungeon is to prioritize killing the bonus monster and the healers. Bonus monster starts spawning every 30 seconds from stage 1 to 3 and 20 seconds in stage 4 and above. By killing the bonus monster, it gives you an attack buff which is crucial in defeating the enemies more efficiently. If you are unable to kill the bonus monster when there is a healer on the field, you may want to prioritize killing the healer before the bonus monster even disappears or spawns. Also on the weekend, there is a 2x drop event for Gangster Hideout. So by now, you should know that you should challenge the higher difficulty, right? Anyway, this dungeon's objective is to protect the excavator. All enemies will target the excavator unless you attack them. There are also enemies with a fire icon right above them, and these monsters will target the excavator even if you attack them. Therefore, your priority is to defeat all the enemies with a fire icon and then prevent the other enemies from attacking your excavator. On higher difficulties, I suggest using an area of effect damage over time damager like Cherry Cookie or Wizard Cookie to bait the monsters and kill them while running around. Now, try to use the cookies of the recommended elements. You will get bonus damage and they spawn bomb monsters that are weak to the dungeon recommendation. This is the damage comparison of a weak Cherry Cookie to a decently built dark Choco Cookie. For Tower Rift, just treat this mode like any other story mode. Your goal is to defeat the enemies and progress through the map within the time limit. The drops in this content are equipment and materials used for equipment upgrading. One of the most important items here would be the Scroll of Potential. It unlocks the hidden power of equipment that are epic in rarity or higher. You will need multiple of these because the rolls are random and the stats are also random. If you are able to obtain excess power needed to clear the stage, you should deploy cookies of the recommended elements as they will increase the drops for Scroll of Potential and Artisan's Sugar by 20% each. Now, to summarize the video, the content that you should be aiming to unlock as soon as possible are the equipment farming content, which are Raid Mode and Tower Rift. Grass Labyrinth is the endgame content and we will not be touching on that yet. Unlock story as soon as possible and you can get more diamond rewards. And that is all you need to know as a beginner. Hope you learned something here. Goodbye!